You got to limit their easy opportunities, so you can't allow Duke to be able to get out in transition and get easy ones. Have to keep them off the backboard as well.
You need to have big games from Sadeh Jeté and Sheldon Mitchell up front. What Brad Brownell said a few minutes ago, they're going to get some activity off of their front line. Maybe get Jefferson in some foul trouble. Duke's been a little reluctant to use Giles and Bolden. And given the 4 days and 4 games, if they keep winning, they're going to have to go deep into their bench. Stepped on the line, that's over and back.
Yeah, Jerron Blossom game there, making a mistake, not catching the ball cleanly, and just had to throw it up in the air. And one of the keys for Duke is being able to neutralize Jerron Blossom game. You're going to see a variety of guys guarding him. It was Matt Jones last time, holding him to 7 points on 3 of 12 shooting. That's going to be a huge key for Duke defensively.
Well, Frank Jackson has taken a lot of the minutes because Allen has been hurt. He starts today. Kennard fires a 3 up, and he misses it. Here's a steal and an easy layup for Jackson. Mistake number 2 for Blossom game.
And that's one of the reasons why Frank Jackson is in the starting lineup. His energy is contagious. Does a great job on the defensive end containing the rock.
Good look at Avery Holmes there, so the ankle appears okay. He had a contest and go pick that ball up. Interior pass and a good one, and we'll get a foul at the rim on Kennard.
Folks, Frank Jackson is a dynamic guard, an explosive scorer, but he's also got tremendous instincts, and his athleticism, elite athleticism, allows him to be a phenomenal finisher in transition.
Jackson, the last couple of games, has played 30.
Coach K calls him the rock for his natural leadership ability. Very steady player for the Blue Devils.
Contested shot. Jefferson did a nice job to come over and force a tough shot. Now Kennard, wide open 3. Got it. Good start for Duke.
Indeed, and we talked about that.
When he gets to the next level, whenever that's going to be, you're going to have to get used to these rims. There's a pull-up and a bucket. Marquise Reed.
As I said earlier, the importance of Marquise Reed coming in off the bench and being aggressive. He's the one guy who's great at creating his own shot. Nicely done there.
Kennard got open, he lost DeVoe, and he missed the shot.
Clemson has 4 turnovers here, so Brad Brownell was telling his guys not to force it, to be patient and run that offense. And with the pressure on the ball screen, they have to do a better job of reversing the ball quicker.
Yeah, that wasn't the very patient offense.
I was going to say the same thing. That's good stuff, Allison.
All the way to the hole, tip in out of nowhere comes Emil Jefferson. It looks like Sadeh Jeté is going to come back in. Grayson Allen, Marcus Giles, Harry Giles, I should say, getting set to come in for Duke.
Yeah, Duke has just come out locked in defensively. You are not going to be able to get anything on the same side of the floor. And how you beat a Duke team is reversing the ball, and as they're closing out, looking to attack off the bounce.
Settling for jump shots. There's a good offensive rebound, and perhaps that'll get him back.
With this lineup in right now for Clemson, it's got to be number 4 in orange and Marquise Reed, number 2 in orange.
Good take that time.
How good was he yesterday?
He was great, and so was Blossom game, and so far Blossom game has been off his game.
Yeah, if they're not going to move him around, he's not going to get any easy opportunities. Duke's defense is lined up to take him out of the game.
Allen with the ball, good pass, and a good catch as well. Harry Giles with the one hand.
Rather that ball screen early, and they've also been able to drive him on closeouts. That's an opportunity for Clemson to be able to take advantage of. Nice.
Watch out. Oh, he missed the dunk. That's the second dunk today we've seen wide open where a player has missed it.
Did he get fouled? I was shielded, so I couldn't see it. What a nice read, though, by Sadeh Jeté. Yeah, he grabbed it from the backside.
Tatum, soft three-point shot from the top of the key.
Yeah, he's confident. He was frustrated after the loss at North Carolina. Coach K got on him about not being aggressive and being a finesse player instead of attacking. He's looking forward to he's hunting that shot today.
Okay, double teamed. Good pass inside and good position for Blossom game, who makes his first basket.
Yep. But I like him when he's in attack mode, getting downhill. He's at his best when he's doing it. This pass.
Kick back to Holmes, 3, in and out. Offensive rebound, and that's good. And all of a sudden, Blossom Game has got 4. Now you have Frank Jackson running the point. Allen on the wing. Kennard gets a breather. All the way to the hole. He did a good job, too, to avoid Avery Holmes.
Having it on Tobacco Road is fantastic. It gives those guys a distinct advantage from a fan perspective, so I can understand where he's coming from. I'm not sure I fully agree with him.
Duke's had a number of offensive rebounds, which has allowed them to maintain this 3-point lead, and a really good move by Emil Jeff.
Gotta get something going downhill.
Last time he said that, Allen ended up with a layup attempt. He missed it. Kennard tries. He spins. Tough shot. Kennard can't get it to go, and we're going to go the other way. Is that going to be on Bolden or Allen? We're going to get a technical on Grayson Allen. He slammed the ball down in the corner, and right away called for a technical foul.
And Ravi, that's exactly what I was talking about, is he just wants to do the right thing so badly, and getting to the offensive glass there was really good, but when you don't come up with it, you got to let it go. And his own frustration for himself not being able to come up with it puts his team in a precarious situation here.
Now, if he had caught that ball on the bounce up, would he have gotten the technical?
I don't think so. Because then the referee would, although the referee was staring him straight down, so, you know,
3:22, that's their first lead of the game.
Yeah, they've been able to contain Duke, keep them from getting deep dribble penetration, and Luke Kennard's got to get going here.
Frank Jackson, high arcing 3, and nothing but the bottom of the net.
That shot created off a pretty curl from Luke Kennard, drew him to touch Bolden on the inside. At times, he's got City Jatave right behind him. I think he can either get them a bucket or be able to make a pass to someone.
There's a steal, and DeVoe all the way in for the dunk. So having to go to the bench because of the foul troubles has caused Duke some problems.
Dude.
Tatum, great spin move. Oh, what a play by Jason Tatum.
And folks, you're looking at the most fundamental of all the elite freshmen in the nation right there, number 0 in white. That was ridiculous. You talk about a kid, I mean, he's my height. He's 6'8".
There's a steal from Jones, and just like that, Duke has tied it up. Jefferson's on the floor, and
Clemson.
Mismatch for Blossom Game. Mitchell launches a 3, and he gets it. 4-point advantage for Clemson.
We talked about the importance of Mitchell being aggressive here on the offensive end for Clemson. If he can continue to attack off the bounce and knock down open threes, Clemson's got something good going on the offensive end.
Mitchell's 3, the first of the game for Clemson. Tatum doing work by himself, and he gets it to go. The Jason Tatum show has started here at the Barclays Center.
Oh, gosh. That's insane. I think they got to throw it inside the Blossom Game. Give him some room now. Let him go to work.
He's got Jones on him instead. He kicks it in 3 from the corner. That one long. Frankovic picks up the defensive rebound, and Duke will push. And a layup. Brings.
Jason Tatum's got to take that near side pass away.
He'll get a shot. Thomas an air ball. They were a lot better from the free throw line than they were from the field.
Grayson Allen, and the message to him was simple. You can't have that. We know you're frustrated, but all eyes are on you. You've got to be smarter.
2-and-1 on the turnover leads to a layup, and a good start for Clemson out of the gate. 16 of 18 to Allison's point. And Duke has the ball. Yep, Kennard 1 of 9. Allen, when he was in the game, wasn't able to do anything. Kennard, though, starts out by making his first shot. Allen quietly went 0 for 2 in the first half.
That's exactly what they need from Luke Kennard. Continue to be aggressive. He's such a good shooter. He's got to continue to attack off the bounce.
Kennard has 5 points right now. We just started the second half. If they're going to win, how many points does he have to have?
I think he's got to give his normal 20.
He and Tatum running out. And Kennard, do we go to 8? Yeah, we do, real quick. Knocks down a 3.
Been really good there today.
Kennard, you talk about downhill. He was going downhill. Watch out, Tatum. Good dish to Jefferson, who lays it up and in.
Now they're going to be able to get some stops.
3-way short. Now they're pushing again. Tatum and Kennard worked the last time.
Ooh, mismatch down there. Got to give it to him. Now space the floor and let him go to work. Too much size.
Jason Tatum having himself a terrific second half.
It's the one thing I love about Coach K and his NBA experience coaching the Olympic teams is if they see a mismatch out there on the floor, they take advantage of it right away. No time wasted. I'd like to see that a lot more in college basketball.
Thomas goes, tries to get Jefferson to foul him, and he loses it. And another run out for Duke. Kennard, Jackson. Oh, he got it to go, and no travel.
St. Louis, Illinois, where I'm from St. Louis, Missouri, where he's from. I typically don't like guys from St. Louis, but I like Jason Tatum.
Well, you got to like Frank Jackson, too, as he draws the foul and the bucket, and all of a sudden you're looking at a 9-point deficit.
The energy that Frank Jackson brings to the game, again, is contagious with this Duke team. And if you get any confusion on your ball screen coverage, he's explosive enough to attack the gap and get to the rim. That was a great read there by Frank.
This is the free throw, so not a double-digit deficit. But Clemson's been a little sloppy here to start the second half.
Too many turnovers, Rod. 11 turnovers in this game that have yielded 10 points off turnovers.
Awesome game. We're going to call a charge, and right in front of Brad Brownell. He didn't like that.
Matt Jones bounced up off the floor and kind of gave that sheepish little grin, too. I don't think he agreed with it either. Let's take a look here. I don't know about that. Here, they'll clear the floor.
Ooh, got it! Jason Tatum continuing to put on a show.
I'm telling you, folks, I've watched this kid all year long. He's the most offensively gifted of any freshman in all the country. Look at the quick spin there, and his ability to recognize mismatches and make a quick move to the basket, extraordinary. Watch the higher degree of difficulty here. He practically wrapped that around City Jate. My goodness, that was sweet.
How about the wingspan to be able to get that ball up? They've on an 11-0 run. And now lead by 12, 49-37.
Robbie, Clemson can't win this game without Shelton Mitchell, number 4 here in orange. He and Blossom Game have to carry this team on the offensive end.
That's a big 3. DeVoe calms the waters a little bit for Clemson.
Blossom Game's open. Give it to him.
He's got Kennard on him. He steps into the lane and makes the jumper.
I love what Jerron Blossom Game did there. Got deep post position, and Luke Kennard tried to push him off the lane, but he's right on the lane, which allows him to wheel into the lane with that sweet little hook shot he's got. Stay right with him. Jason Tatum has been really good throughout the course of this game.
Matt Jones, he has a hole. He stepped into it. Instead, kicks to Tatum. Good, great pass. They found each other twice, and Tatum's doing it all.
Caught the weak side staring at the basketball, and that's exactly what you should do. Cut behind, and what a beautiful delivery underneath.
Mitchell, open 3, got it.
It's got to be Mitchell. It's got to be Mitchell and Blossom Game, the balance of this game.
Thanks to Jason Tatum, who's been outstanding in the second half.
Nice move.
Luke Kennard does it as well as anybody when he gets the ball in the paint. 53-45.
So under control when he catches the basketball in the paint. Has excellent pivots. And all those little, he can shoot it righty or lefty, because folks, he shoots it left-handed, but he's actually a righty.
Right.
And everything else he did. When he was a quarterback, he actually threw the ball with his right hand. That's extraordinary.
Boston Game too hard, and it's off the window. Can you do that?
What?
Throw the football with the opposite hand?
I can brush my teeth with my left hand. That's about it.
That's impressive, too. You got one of those electric toothbrushes, so you just turn it on, or you actually manual the whole thing?
Oh!
Look at O'Neal with the ball fake.
That was pretty. I threw away the old toothbrush, man. I've gone to the electric. I've gone to the battery operated. My wife sucked me in.
10-point lead for the Blue Devils. Long three and an ill-advised shot for DeVoe. And you can see Brad Brownell in the background. Sort of a questioning, what was that?
Quick shots against this Duke team will kill you.
Allen with 3 fouls. Came back into the game at the last break.
Mismatch inside. Tatum will get it.
He throws bullet passes.
Better have your hands ready.
Allen penetrates. Lefty, no good. I wonder what the statistics say about Luke Kennard and how many shots of his get blocked. It's got to be like none. I mean, his ball fakes and head fakes allow you never to have a shot be blocked.
He's great at getting angles as Blossom Game makes another smart play out of the double team on the post. He's got to touch the basketball every time down the floor.
Kennard's in the zone. They're up by 10. He's moving towards that magical 20-point mark that you were talking about as we are under 10.
That's one of those that makes you go, uh-oh, when number 5 starts to feel it.
Started right out of the jump street in the second half. Not the shot the Clemson Tigers wanted from Jeté. In fact, the last couple of shots have been ill-advised.
Another possession down the floor. The Blossom Game didn't touch the basketball, ended up in a poor result. He's got to touch the rock every time down the floor. Did he just cross him over?
He did. He gets his own rebound. Now they got a chance for a 3, and it's good. Frank Jackson from the corner. 13-point lead. 10 right now for Clemson. Got an easy shot last time down. Here we go again. And Jefferson picks up his 4th foul.
Love it. And this is exactly, Robbie, what we've been asking for. Again, Sheldon Mitchell, number 4 in orange, has to touch it every time down the floor, as does Blossom Game. Interesting that it would be him making the pass to Blossom Game on the interior, going up using that strong body, drawing a little contact there and the ability to finish. Those two guys have to carry the offense for Clemson, the balance of this game, if they have any chance of beating the Blue Devils.
Only a 3rd on Jefferson. There was an earlier one that they changed. It's the 3rd foul on Emil Jefferson.
Jackson as well. I mean, because remember early on, he was kind of trying to do too much, and then all of a sudden he settled down and went from shooting in the 20s from the 3-point line to nice pass underneath there. That was pretty. To shooting almost 40% from ducks in hard and makes himself big down on low post. I feel like the guards don't do a good enough job of getting the ball more quickly on the post to allow them to be effective. Ooh.
Good move by Blossom Game. 10 points, now 8. You leave Jefferson with 4 fouls in the game.
No, I think you got to get him out of there. The problem is I know Coach K is thinking what we thought earlier is when he went out of the game, all of a sudden Clemson went on that run because he's a steadying influence on this Duke team.
Mac Jones launches a 3, short. Kennard picks it up, and he makes the layup. Offensive rebound, second chance points have really helped Duke in the second half.
Another 50-50 ball that Clemson didn't come up with.
Mitchell 3, good.
See, I think he's got to be more aggressive right now offensively. He and Blossom Game.
Kyle set to come in. See if they try to pound that ball down low again and pick up a 5th foul. Mitchell fadeaway, tough shot. No foul called and no box out either. 6-point game. Frank Jackson getting the bulk of the minutes. Allen also in foul trouble. Jason Tatum set to go one-on-one. He blows by. There's a block from the backside, and out of bounds. They'll give it to Clemson.
It's a really nice move by Jason Tatum, but I love how Elijah Thomas held his ground, going straight up, forcing him to take a tough shot and blocking it. Nicely done by Elijah Thomas defensively.
And Brad Brown now during that last timeout told his guys the pressure's on Duke to make shots.
There's There's a shot now reflexing as Reed goes to the basket with a chance to pull Clemson within one.
Well, we talked about Clemson needing their two guys, particularly Mitchell and Blossom game, to be able to carry them on the offensive end. But this is exactly what Marquise Reed does. He's terrific coming off the bench and giving them some energy because he's phenomenal at attacking off the bounce.
And Coach Brownell also reminded his team that back in 2014 in the ACC tournament, they were down 7 late to Duke, and they rallied to almost when the game ended up losing by 1. He's like, you've been in this position before. You can fight your way back in this game, but you have to make them make contested shots, and you cannot help them out with fouls.
Good stuff, Allison.
Great move by Kennard. Again, nobody better at the ball fake, head fake as he gets it to go. And the lead goes back to 3. Clemson has really done a job with Jefferson now 4 fouls driving. They had been on a 12-3 run since Jefferson had picked up his 4th foul. Now 12-5. And a kick on Kennard.
And folks, especially for you kids watching at home, watch Kennard. When he makes his move, watch how low his hips stay on his shots there, and that allows him to spring into a shot once the defender goes by.
Off the window.
Gotta be smart and not foul here.
Still plenty of time. 2 minutes on the clock. There's a foul, and Thomas, a couple of mistakes. Missed the layup and gets that foul.
And folks, if you want to win the game, you gotta make these shots when you're in point-blank range, and Elijah Thomas knows it. Watch this, folks. He catches that thing 2 feet in the paint. No one there. You've got to put that one in and maybe dunk that basketball inside. There may have been a little light contact there.
He ended up shooting with his left hand. Did you see that?
Yeah, he's left-handed. I know that feeling, Elijah Thomas. I've missed some point-blank range, too. Had an opportunity to seal the deal against that great Lakers team with Shaquille O'Neal and Kobe Bryant. Went down the lane, didn't think I had enough time, so I rolled it instead of dunked it. Rolled it off the back of the rim. We lose by 1. It's a terrible feeling.
He's wearing. Blossom game goes to the hole, throws it up high. There's Jete, lays it back up as the area under the basket vacated by Jefferson, who went for the block.
And that's what you should do, is when you see your man go and double team, you should get double team. You should run right in front of the rim. That was a smart decision by Sidi Jete.
Jete has 2 fouls. He's wearing 50 down low. Kennard baseline, tough shot. Got it! Luke Kennard's got 20. And how clutch is
done a nice job at Clemson, and they've had to overcome a lot this season.
3 in the corner, short, rebound Kennard, and Duke up by 5 with 50 on the clock.
See, I think Mitchell's got to take that shot. That's the guy who's got to take that shot. Number 4 in orange.
When do you foul? There you go. It's not as if they've lost by 10, 12 more often. They keep the close games.
Nice.
Blossom game gets it down low on a good pass, and the lead is just 3.
That came off the hands of Mitchell.
Now Tatum gets fouled, to Allison's point. We just saw Jackson miss 2 free throws.
And folks, watch Sheldon Mitchell. We talk about how important it is for he and Blossom game to have the ball in their hands. Number 4 in orange, eyes always up on the push. And what a beautiful pass over the top. Perfectly placed there away from the extended arms of Jones. And Blossom game, we talked about his elite athleticism, just turns around and jams that one inside.
Duke has missed 3 of their last 5 from the stripe. Tatum 1 of 1, and he's a very good free throw shooter. Shoots 87%.
Rabbi, I expect a little full court pressure here. Gonna have to go for a trap. And again, I wouldn't foul right away if they can catch him in one of those corner areas. I'd try to tie it up. But if they don't get it in one of those areas, they're gonna have to foul right away.
Grayson Allen in, Jackson out. Reed, tough 3, nowhere near it. And how about Tatum going up in traffic and bringing it down? Why are you shooting that?
Wow.
Most all time.
Incredible accomplishment.
Jason Tatum with 19, Luke Kennard 20. And Frank Jackson 20.
Early push here, Rab, trying to get into the painted area, and if you can get all the way to the front of the rim, great. If not, someone should be open on the perimeter. Tough shot.
Their end-of-game execution has been awful, and Brad Brownell calls off the Dogs. Duke up 7, and Duke is going to win to advance.
Luke Kennard couldn't quite get it going early in the first half. It was the Jason Tatum show, and then Kennard got hot in the second. Jackson was terrific the entire balance of the game.
Coach K, 58 wins in the ACC tournament, tied most all time.